All right, and we are back. We have a guest that should be pretty well known in the group right now. Everybody knows Brian, Brick Domain. If you do not, you should absolutely just hop out of here, go follow him, hop right back in. We trust that you will return. He is a fantastic, well, I almost said follow, but I suppose it's YouTube, so it's subscription, right? But yeah, Brian, it's great to have you back.
Yeah, happy to be here. Third time. I think I'm the
Yep.
most returned guest now. So
You are, yes, sir.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's and this is good too. That the timing here I think is important because everything has just been chaos and people are freaking out more than usual
yeah,
because
exactly.
people just freak out all the time.
Yeah.
So let's start with a bit of a softball. And the whole purpose here is if we were to start from scratch, right? Before we go all the way back to the beginning, is there anything you've noticed very recently that's kind of rung the bell and made you say, I wish I could go back in time and change everything leading up to like this moment?
Hmm. I can't think of something. Think of something that doesn't necessarily apply to me specifically, but would for a lot of people. And I think that that would be to have gotten on Amazon way sooner. Even though I'm still on, I think a lot of people would have benefited them and their business a ton if they had just gone on Amazon sooner, built up a strong revenue stream, and hopefully made the cut. Because I mean, it's a huge difference maker with your profitability. Walmart's still better than eBay, but things going on there as well. Um, so I don't know. I don't really have too many things I'd go back and change right now. I feel like personally I've been in a good position, but I think other people, I think a big issue is like platform risk, and only being on one platform and only relying on eBay or Walmart or Amazon. But I think it would be good to have all three. If you don't have Amazon, you should have Walmart, eBay, and Bricklink or Mercari, something, just something out there. You don't have to use it all the time, but just to have something to fall back on in case you get cut off on one of your platforms. I think that's good to have.
Yeah, yeah. I've realized again, because this has haunted me for 5.5 years now, getting a very good inventory system,
Mm,
tracking your inventory and actually packaging it and storing it right from the beginning.
yeah.
That still haunts us from time to time. I'll find one random set tucked behind a pile of other things, and it's like, oh, would have been good to move that, 3 years ago before
Yeah.
before
That's
there was a
huge. Yeah.
remake.
I feel like
Yep.
so many people talk about like, oh, they don't know like where their inventory is and stuff. And I'm like, what for me, like once I receive something in the mail, like I only do online pretty much, and I get in the mail,
Yep.
I immediately inventory it as I unbox it, and I know it's done. If I haven't inventoried it, it stays in the box, and like that's it. That's a huge thing for beginners. Definitely recommend
Yep.
treating it like a business, making sure your ducks are in order, or else you're going to be guessing a lot for
Yep.
taxes and just
Yep.
knowing your own profitability
Yep.
personally.
Yeah. It's the ones and twos that I think are the big trouble.
Hmm.
It's if you have 10 or something or 12 or whatever number you have, a large quantity, it's easy to fill a box or fill a shelf.
Hmm.
It's that one, it's $15 set that you get for $4.99 that you don't care that much, and it becomes a like void fill. You just kind of tuck it in so the real sets don't shift around, and what the
Totally.
hell is that? Yeah.
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 No, I get that. I guess on that question, something I just thought of. I got this a couple years ago, but a Rolo printer. Oh my gosh, should have been a day one
Yes.
purchase. Oh,
Yep.
huge. Like so good. Even
Yeah.
if you're a small time seller, it's worth it.
We actually did that almost too early on. I I hate extra effort and wasted time,
Hmm.
especially with kids, a busy day job, and whatever. We went and we bought Munbine, I think is how you say it. Basically a knockoff Rolo, but very good quality. We love it.
Hmm.
We bought that and the whatever it's called, the smaller uh, like barcode label size printer. So we
Yeah.
weren't dropping label sizes ever. I think we were probably 3 months in when we bought both of those, and it worth their weight in gold. No regrets ever.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Uh,
I can't imagine, I don't even want to think about the amount of time I wasted printing out a full sheet of paper and then cutting out the two edges of the barcode and then taping it, the label and then taping it on. Ugh, the
yep.
worst.
Yeah, it's misery. I mean, we still do that for like marketplace sales,
Mm.
which clearly we're not doing massive volume there. And it's a pain in the ass to download the label and then move it over and whatever. All of the other platforms, it's pretty simple. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's those things are gold. All right. So let's go all the way back. You start today. Like, okay, well, it's I've been buying, for a week or two. I heard this was the good thing to do. You decide you actually want to make a business out of it. How would you start today? What would be the first thing you would do?
Yeah. First off, I just take a breath and just wait and just watch things for a while. Like really understand, is this something you want to do? Because it's not easy. If you're someone who like, gets tripped up after one thing going wrong or not expected, this isn't a business that you want to get into. I think you need to put more time into researching than buying. Just soak things in. Like you can watch YouTube videos and everything. And I think that's good at the beginning, but after a while, you need to start like doing your own research and before buying anything, and not buy based off other people's things. Basically, like don't get caught up in hype and just like settle down. Let yourself sink in to it, because I know people talk about like, oh, you're not going to start this side hustle unless you do it like right now or something, and that's probably true, but it's also probably a better thing to just wait. And if you don't do it, that's fine. Like you really have to be committed to get into Lego investing.
Yeah.
That would be my first step.
Yep.
um,
Yeah. A lot of people talk about just in time learning. That, the idea of only put the effort into learning a specific thing when it's going to be relevant. So you hear, okay, well, it's you got to just jump right in and get started, or you're never going to do it. Well, part of this is jumping in with the education. It's the just in time part is okay. Okay, well, don't go buy a million things. Get your education. Really do that. Jump into that. You can do the slow part, like finding a business name and registering your LLC and all of that. You don't need an LLC on day one.
yeah.
It, it's you don't even know if you're going to be like good enough to find deals or break down the data,
Yep.
because you have to be able to read a keep a chart to
Hmm.
some extent, right?
Yep.
It's learn that first.
Yeah. If you're doing research right, you should. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. And okay, so you take some time, you learn, you watch some videos, you kind of get a little bit of education, you learn how to do some of the work yourself. Do you go and actually put the effort into doing some buying? Like, okay, well, I'm going to set up, I think I have an idea what to do. I'm going to set aside $200 a month. I want 10 grand for the year, whatever your number is. Do you start buying immediately, or do you really drag out the beginning?
So if I look back, when I got back into Lego investing in 2021, I would have been so much better off by just watching a year's worth of retirements go by and seeing what happens. So I don't think you have to not buy anything. I think you should dabble. I think you should go wide. If you're at like a 10,000 or less, buy a set or two here. I know like larger like higher scale investors, you don't want to go into ones and twosies, but to start out, I think that's really important to get a good idea for, oh, how did this set do? It keeps it on your radar. And even not even just buying sets, you can like paper trade Lego investing, see a deal, be like, oh,
Yep.
should I buy this? Should I not? Err on the side of not buying, write down what you would have paid for it and check it out a year later, see how it's doing, and try to understand why it's performing that way. And so the sets that you did buy, understand why did it do well, why did it not do well. I think that would be the best way to do it. If you're getting started right now, I wouldn't start buying like this instant. Like first half of the year, like I'm barely buying a single thing except if it's on Lego, I'm buying from there. But like other than that, like I haven't bought from another store other than Lego.com this year, except for one other store. But yeah, I'd say the most of your buying should be in Q4. Like a lot of sets early in the year are going to turn out to be bad investments that you didn't realize that were going to be. Dream sets early 2024 didn't necessarily look to be the worst investments of the year. The Wicked sets this year, not the Wicked, the Wednesday sets at the beginning of this year didn't look to be the worst sets ever, but they're like the new Dreams or whatever this year. So I would wait, especially if you have a lower budget. You can wait to the end of the year and spend it all in like a weekend.
Yep.
So just wait. You don't need to be buying now. There's going to be so many deals. I think that's another thing I hear a lot is new investors aren't sure about when deals are going to happen, but trust me, trust us. Like deals are going to happen end of the year, and it's going to be too easy to
Yep.
spend money.
Yeah, it's a lot of the cycles are fairly common. You know when the two big clearance seasons are coming. If you're an RA guy, that's available. And you know that, come Q4, we're going to get hammered with deals. And if you have an infinite budget, you still can't spend it all. You know,
Yeah, you
I mean,
stay up all night
it
every
won't, it
night.
won't be, it won't be enough. It's all out there. It's crazy. We always miss something somehow. You get those
Yeah,
3 a.m. deals that come through. You get to keep a notification while you're sleeping.
yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal and
Taking off work the
exciting.
next morning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. There were a couple of times I'd wake up and see that Saunders was posting deals at 3, 4 a.m. because he's West Coast, so it's only like midnight or one for him.
It's a huge advantage. West Coast has a huge advantage of deals.
Yeah, yeah. Really, they're buying everything a day ahead of time.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. And so, what about proof of concept? So, in regular reselling, the big thing is get your first product, FBM it, do whatever, buy something and sell it as fast as you can so you can really see that the system works. With Lego, it doesn't work like that. I mean, it's very rare you buy something and then 2 or 3 weeks later you're selling it. How do you think you
Yeah.
handle that?
I mean, the proof of concept I would say would be to look at past results, look at the past year, look at the 2024 retirement list, see how those sets have done. And while like you haven't done it yourself, that's the closest you're going to get to a proof of concept in June or July of 2025. Like you can't have a proof of concept. I mean, there are July retirements, but who knows when they're going to go out of stock.
Yep.
So it's hard to have that proof of concept unless you're getting into it late in the year and you're starting buying. Um, so that's what I'd say there, and that's why I think it's good to take it easy a bit and just soak in information because there's so much to learn. There's so many nuances, so many factors to consider. Like you're just no matter how much you put into it as well in your first year, you're not going to know everything. It builds up over time. You get experience that way.
What would you do for software?
Software.
Where would you start there? Would
I
you
think you
would you
start
even get
out
software out of the gate?
I would start out by if I'm just starting into like well weekend I'm trying to see what's going on. I would just use like the selling platform you're going to use, whether it's Walmart or eBay. Check prices there, see the amount of sellers, see how sets are performing that way. And if this is something you think you're going to do, I think you can get into Keepa and check out supply demand, familiarize yourself with that. I think those are probably, I mean, Keepa is absolutely my best software ever. It's the only software I really need for researching
Yep.
sets. Um, so yeah, I would recommend using it. I don't think it's if it depends on your budget as well. Like if your budget is $1,000 a year, I wouldn't do it because you're going to be losing money, not losing money. Close, your profits are way less if you're spending 240 a year on Keepa. So
Yeah.
also depends on your
Yeah.
scale.
Well, another thing there is you talk about your selling platform. These days, if you're starting and you're very small scale or you're delaying things a little bit, you almost can't start on Amazon or Walmart. So
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah. I mean, you can definitely get on eBay, Walmart. You have to get a business set up. Uh, Yeah, as soon as you know you're going to be doing this for sure, I'd be getting on Walmart, especially since we have no idea when that's going to get cut off, if it'll get cut off. Same thing with Amazon. There's someone I know who was going to get on Amazon like the week after, like he was going to join Amazon to get on Gated and Lego, and then like the week before, like Amazon shut down the applications, and so it's like that little bit of time. You never know when something's going to happen. So I would open up every opportunity you can sooner rather than later because you can't take it for granted.
yep. Yeah. And so we see some of these guys. I mean, Kevin talks about it a lot. Jim mentions it. Camel, camel, camel. What's the free version of that look like? Have you ever played with that?
I think it's not enriched enough to be useful for me. Um,
Yep.
just being able to see the price over time and then what the third party price goes to when it's out of stock, it doesn't really tell me much. I need to see
Yep.
number of units sold slash the sales rank.
Oh, it doesn't tell you that. Okay.
No, I don't think so. At least from the screenshots people have shown on videos. I haven't really used it
Okay.
much myself. That's just what I've seen. Maybe it
Okay.
does. I don't know for sure. But yeah, if it doesn't show you the sales rank and number of units sold, you're only seeing half the story, you know.
Yep.
So, and it's
Yeah.
also
And
helpful to go through all the sellers lowest first, and like, the stock estimate isn't accurate for most, but some, if you look at Keep a lot, you know what sellers don't cut off their supply and like have the accurate number of units. So it's
yep.
helpful as well.
Yeah. And you'll start to learn which sellers are on a listing that it just becomes the kiss of death and you should not even bother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a few sellers that just seem to be on every single listing.
Yeah. Yeah. And 400, 500 units deep. And they're on there for a
Yeah,
year and a half.
yeah,
Yeah. And their pricing is terrible. So I don't know
yeah,
where they're sourcing, but it, from the numbers that we look at, and we track sales pretty closely, right? They're only making 20, 30% ROI,
yeah.
but they're on a listing 18 months after retirement. What are they doing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's volume for them, I guess.
Yeah, I would love to find out what their system is. It's they're doing something, and they have to be profitable if they're around for all this time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, if you're
something.
at such a large scale like that, I assume you have to make sacrifices somewhere, and
Yeah,
profit is probably the one.
yeah, and I suppose if they're 18 months behind all the time with that kind of volume, you get to the point where it's almost current money, right?
Yeah.
Like 30% 18 months later in that cycle is the same as 30% today, right?
Hmm.
If that makes any kind of sense. I don't know if I worded that sensible
I
way.
kind I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yep. Because a lot of people function off of 30% ROI on quick flips, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's as I've like learned more about just like general online and retail arbitrage, it's like people go from very slim margins in that game, so
Yeah.
they see things very differently from Lego investors.
Yeah. I don't have the stomach for it.
Yeah, a
They,
lot of work.
yeah. It is. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of risk.
Yes.
You get
Yeah.
in at 30% and everything tanks. Well,
Yeah.
those prices don't grow back like ours do.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose a few do, but what are you going to do when your paper plates tank?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. With a
Yeah.
million paper plates.
Yeah. At least if something goes wrong with Lego, I could part it out or build it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Although I don't ever want to build 100 of the same set, but we
Yeah,
won't talk about
yeah.
that.
So I always think it's funny when people say that, like, oh, I could just part out a set. 99.999% of people are not going to do that. It's so
Nope.
much work, and props to you for doing that. But it's so much more dedication than people realize.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll see people say that, and maybe they have a half a dozen or a dozen sets that they built themselves, and no loose parts anywhere. That's a shitty business to just start from scratch.
Yeah,
I I don't know if I would recommend to anybody to start that. And I'm fairly deep in at this point, and I don't know if I would recommend it.
yeah. You
Yeah,
got you got to have the patience. I can imagine, like the patience to part out, patience to pack, the dedication to
yeah,
see it through to when you actually have a large quantity of parts.
yeah. I mean, we saw, if you have 10 or 15,000 parts in your inventory, it sounds like a lot, but you might as well have none because you're getting one sale every 2 or 3 weeks or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we broke 70,000 parts today, and we're averaging
nice,
right about a sale a day, which
cool.
still isn't phenomenal, but
Yeah,
which is why I don't recommend people just start with failed inventory. That's not the
yeah.
way.
It's hard to even it's hard to quantify what 70,000 parts is. Like I have no idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's picture 70,000 piece sets in a box behind you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. It's a lot of real estate, but it
Yeah,
only sticks off the wall this far.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but that's not why we're here. We'll do a Bricklink show again someday.
Nice.
I'm hoping. Yeah. Hey, need a large to make part of it work. All right.
Oh,
Well,
I
there
didn't
we
see the
go.
comments. Go pull that up.
Yeah. There's Brick Vibe. All right. Perfect timing. Yeah. Yeah. It's the large inventory makes all the difference. We Man, and it's a slow process. If you're not set up with enough room to do it, it's endless. But
Yeah,
it's awesome. I mean, I'm glad we're doing it now that we're in it this far. I'm
yeah.
happy
Now
to
that you're in it,
continue.
yeah. No turning back now. You'll be great.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Whatever we figure, we're 6 figures into loose pieces, so there's no quitting now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
I
be
wouldn't even know how
interesting
to
to
get rid of it.
see. It'd be interesting to see how Bricklink supply has evolved over time. I wonder how that has gone. Like, has it been similar to Lego investing? Like, how have sellers been about steady? Have they dropped off? That'd be interesting to see, but I don't think we have that data.
16,000 square foot warehouse. Man, your place is that big. That's unreal.
Ooh, wow.
That's like I can't visualize 16,000 square feet.
Same. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. Wow. So if you're talking about a warehouse that big, do you want to come on the show at some point? That would be amazing. I'd love to
Yeah.
chat with you. Uh,
I'd love to see what that looks like.
yes, for sure. Uh, yeah. Okay. So we're not here for Bricklink though. I don't because I will get stuck there and just keep going. So okay. So looking at data, platforms. Okay. So you would still right now today you would still advise somebody to go and jump into Walmart and take a shot over there.
Yeah, because your selling price is just is 50% of your investing strategy. Selling it high, buying it low.
Yeah.
And if you're on eBay, you can still have a profitable business for sure, but the prices on Walmart are still significantly better than eBay, even when you compare like how many sellers have jumped on the platform over the past 6 months. It's still better for all around.
Yep.
I would still do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I do worry for the newer people who they're just getting their start. They send out pretty much everything they have early on, and then they get a 50 unit regate or they get stuck or something. Their inventory gets stranded. At that point, their cash flow is crushed until they get it all back and figure out what else to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Their their whole business is on hold, right? What would you advise there? Would you tell them send in small drips, or would you still tell them, it's act
Is this
like,
like older inventory that they're trying to clear out essentially?
well, say they're on their first cycle. It's their first post-retirement season.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a ton of inventory, it's fine to just slowly send it in for sure. And if you only have a couple units, it's not hard to sell through those quickly as well. Um, but yeah, if you're wanting to be the most risk averse, it would be best to do it slowly over time. If it was me, I do like to be as risk averse as possible, but if it's only $1,000, I'd probably just send it all in, just just to get
Yeah,
it done. Because I mean, worst case scenario, if it gets stranded, I have to get it sent back to me. It's like maybe 2 months or so max to get it back, and we're still fine. We'll still be able to sell it Q4 on eBay, locally, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace. I mean, anything. So that's just me, though. I mean, everyone's gonna have their own risk tolerance. That's why, like I was talking about, like people should set their own investing strategy, because like everyone's different. Everyone has different, tolerances and different goals with investing in Lego.
yeah, yeah. That was a question that came up today. Was if we have like a regular list of suggested investments, and in the buy box, which is where the question came from, there are people who have all kinds of different business plans and sales goals and everything in there. Like the variety is crazy. And I won't put out a sheet like that because of the variety there. I don't want to put something on that I'm assuming, it's 12, 18-month hold time to shoot for 100%. And they're there looking to grab something that they can move in 5 weeks or something at 40%. And it's too hard to explain that individually for every sale, right?
Yep,
That stuff, it's too important.
totally.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I wouldn't just copy anyone. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
WFS, I mean, I know there's the downsides of regating and stuff, and that category getting shut down, but the fees are so cheap. Like a small set on there is like $3.45 to ship. For me shipping out myself, it would have been like $6.50. And then shipping into Walmart is so cheap too. You can do like a 30-pound box for $9. So yeah,
yeah,
upsides, downsides. Like my
yeah.
time is worth
It's
the time. Like if I think about shipping a large Lowe's moving box worth of sets myself, like that's hours, couple like an hour or two of shipping, but I can do that in a few minutes just shipping into a
yeah.
Walmart.
So related, but kind of aside here. Did you see the size of the new Walmart Star Wars 3-in-1 box?
No, no.
Yeah.
What is it?
So it's
I,
so
I've seen
wide.
I've seen the set, but is it like really long or something?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They just put them side by side.
Oh,
Just
really?
it's forever long. That is going to be awful to ship. I wouldn't even consider selling that as one pack.
Yeah, is that the one that has the new releases or the ones that were still on shelves? Like the Mandaloriano pack
It's
and
yeah, it's the old one.
that one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean none of those are retiring, so for me, at least my strategy, it'll be both different things, but I'm just not even gonna look at it.
yeah. I'll buy it because it's still a little discounted on top of the regular sale prices. and talk about parting things out. That's a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of minifigs for that price, so that'll work out okay. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's going to be ways to build discounts into that. I mean, it's only $45. It's really not a
Yeah,
bad deal. Uh, and there's some room there for marketplace moves, stocking stuffers, and simple things. Those always
totally.
work out okay. There's there's the aunt that forgot to buy something, and the Christmas party's in a half an hour. Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
those people
That's
are
what's great
great.
about Lego. Like, there's so many different ways to move it and different strategies. Like something that you wouldn't look at, I would look at, and I wouldn't look at, you would look at, and it's a nice
Yep.
ecosystem.
Yeah. Yeah. And it really doesn't work unless all of us are here.
Yeah,
Although having a smaller volume of all of us would occasionally be nicer.
sure, totally.
But I think that's happening anyway. I mean,
Yeah, oh yeah, year over year for sure.
yeah, I I do like to see that. I don't like to see anybody quit and lose money and just
Yeah,
bomb out. That sucks. You root for everybody who's really trying to do well, right?
yeah,
But the people who are just dialing it in and not putting the effort in, it's nice to see them kind of fade out and give room for the better sellers to grow.
yeah,
That's been nice to see. Like over here, and you see in chat here, YCAM, it's I've never seen anybody ask better questions in chat in the DMs, putting the effort in, actually trying, and it's going to do very well. And you've been asked enough questions. You can see as the questions come in whether it's the same thing over again. Like, hey, is this a buy? That's never a question you should ask. Like, it's give me more info. Is this a buy?
yes,
I buy for what? What are your goals? What are you trying to do? At least tell me what the buy cost is. Don't just send me a set number.
yes,
Right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Could go. Yes, absolutely. You gotta be
Yeah.
asking the right questions.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can tell who's going to win, in the
Yeah,
long run just off of that stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Yeah. And it makes you better at your job because you analyze the data tighter yourself because other people are looking to you for guidance. You have to have
Yeah,
the right answer, right?
exactly.
So yeah. So, okay, so we've got that far. At what point do you think you should, and I think we're both going to have at least a little bit of a bias here. At what point do you think you should join a community, whether it's paid or free? Because you
It's a good
do
question.
get more information when you have your little cuddle puddle, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think here I'll go back a little bit. It's been interesting to see how Lego investing communities have changed over the past like 4 years. It's like investing Facebook groups used to be the thing, like people were always posting, always commenting, no matter what, the quality of it may not have been the best, but like they were active. But like if you want to
Yeah,
talk about Lego investing, like you have to be in a paid community, it feels like now. Like nothing else is active unless I'm missing something. Um, so just from a community standpoint of just like being with people that also do what you do and aren't just super casual, it's kind of necessary. But for what I would look at it to be, I would look at it as like what's your budget? If you're spending more than you know 10% of your investing budget for the year on a community, I mean it's just for you to gauge is that worth it? What are you getting out of it? Yeah, because if I'm investing $1,000 a year, I'm really casual, but then I'm gonna spend $300 a year on a community. It feels hard to justify that. But I
yeah,
mean, every community I'm sure has tremendous value and will probably pay back, that money over time. But you'll be sacrificing your gains by doing that. But you also might be getting more gains by joining a community. So trying to be
yeah,
unbiased. But of course, I mean, I think it's very useful to join a community because there's so many things you will miss if you don't because you can't keep track of everything.
yeah. I mean, it's also tax deductible. So
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
nice
yeah.
little perk.
Little discount.
And yeah, as we always have to stress to the new people, just because it's tax deductible doesn't mean you're not paying for it.
Yeah, it's not a credit,
Yeah.
if only.
Yeah. Yeah. Things don't work like that. But it is nice at the end of the year saying, okay, well, I spent, 5, 10 grand on education, and you do get a break
Yeah.
on that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try. I feel like I was a bit like not hype enough around communities. I think they're great,
Yeah.
and you should. And I'm sure your group is great. My group. I love my group as well. But I just don't want people to be spending a lot of money on something they don't necessarily need. Because if you're, again, like if not only a community, but if you're also paying for Keepa, and you have a small budget, that's a lot of money. So essentially, if you're a smaller scale, it's worth thinking about. But if you're spending, 20,000 a year plus, I think you for sure should be in a community.
Yep. Yeah. Um, let me. Okay. So, Joaquin, shoot me a DM later and remind me to talk to you about that. I might be able to offer some assistance. Uh, yeah, we had a weird situation. We moved out of Divine, and who needs to pay for Keepa? We're all gated. Yes.
Keep having to go back and forth. Uh,
Yep. Here, I'll start putting them
it
up.
still gives you it still gives you the overall market for the Lego set.
Yep. Yeah, it is really helpful. Uh, yeah. So we left Divine. It was a mutual thing. So we left Divine. They wanted to focus on faster stuff. So
Mm.
some people came into our free server where we host the app, customer service and whatnot there. And some people hung out there for just conversing about the app and whatnot. And then everybody else moved to the buy box, which I don't recommend for, I don't know, casual or even like moderate investors. I guess it's $150 a month. That's a big leap over there.
Yeah.
I was hoping that there would be more investing talk in the investing channels in the free server, because I think that would be really helpful to people. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a good spot. It's free to everybody. But what happens when you have a free server is things tend to get a little disorganized. And there's full conversations going in the success channel and chat, and it's friggin' bedlam over there. It's a lot of fun, and there's some great people there. But yeah,
And as people
they,
get more
they
and more
they need it done
successful
later.
with Lego investing, they become more and more withdrawn in what they want to say.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
I try to work with an abundance mindset. You know, because really, if you go and you tell 100 casual viewers what you're going to buy, out of the 100, 80 of them aren't going to buy at all.
Oh yeah. If that.
10 of them are going to buy, and they're going to sell in the worst way imaginable.
Yeah.
Two or three are going to quit, and then the other two will be quality competition, so it's fine.
Yeah, I honestly think people really overestimate the influence of Lego investing YouTube videos. Of course, I could be biased again as well, but I think most people really just do it for entertainment. And if they're like serious investors that are buying in large quantities, hopefully they're not buying based off a YouTube video. They're actually doing their own research and are
Yeah.
going to buy that set no matter what you were going to say or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Although you say that, I can guarantee that there are people that watch you and Kevin and David and buy based on information in those shows.
I'm sure there are. Oh, of
Yeah.
course, there are some for sure. But like, is it market altering? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll have Kevin revisit that when we do the next group show, because I know he's tracking that since
Yeah,
we had
yeah,
mentioned that. And I'd like to see how those numbers have changed. we'll have a better idea after another Q4 under the belt. His top 5 from 24 were performing terrible last
Mhm.
last I heard.
What were they? I forget. I watched the video, but I don't even remember.
Most of them weren't things we wanted anyway.
Okay. Were they Star Wars? Probably.
Yeah, I don't.
I think Princess Leia was up there,
It's
right? That one's been doing okay.
yeah, it feels like that retirement cycle was a full lifetime ago.
I know. That's what's also great about Lego investing. It's constantly changing and what you like. You have to relearn everything every year, you know. But I love that.
Yeah, yeah. God, that was so long ago. Well, you get the no brainers that turn into low hanging fruit, which has become a mess. Uh, the Republic fighter tank. Once that hit $25, that was done. Um, the A-frame cabin that went, what did that go? 14 months of zombie stock, something crazy.
Oh, the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Not the A-frame. Yep. Yeah,
yeah.
that was
I
around
mean,
forever.
yeah. Lingering inventory just kills the investment. Doesn't matter how good it could have been. It's like it will
Yeah,
not go up until it goes out of stock.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, as soon as that set started being compared to the fishing store, which made sense. I mean, you can see how that works, but it just became such an obvious buy that there had to be a ton of it. And people will make money on that eventually. I mean, I think, what did we see that? 95, 92, somewhere in there was the lowest we saw that. It was pretty
I don't
cheap.
even remember. I only had like 3 that I got from Lego.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was 35 or 40% off for like an hour or something.
Mm.
So some people jumped on that. And those people do all right. But
Yeah,
those things
high
get
price.
tough.
Key.
Yep. Yep, for sure. Yeah. It's I miss the days of, seeing a 25% discount and it'd be like, all right, we finally broke 20. That's good enough.
Yeah. Nope, not anymore.
Yeah. So, okay, everybody watching right now, it's make a mental note of this. Brian put out a video. Was it last week? I think it was last week about driving down your buy cost and mixing everything in there. Very useful information. Make sure you go check that one out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely I concur.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to be doing all those things. If you miss just one discount stack there, your discount's not even gonna be that special.
Yep. Yeah. Duplo gingerbread house is still in stock. No way. Oh man,
Was that last
that's a
year?
bad one.
2
I
years
think
ago?
gingerbread house was 23.
Wow. Is that wait the $35
That's
one or is this bigger?
yeah, it was 35, I think it was.
Okay.
35 somewhere in there. Um it was cheap, but it was a decent little set. And
Yeah.
yeah, the sales on that were pretty good.
Let's see.
Man, that's terrible.
I can't find it. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 50 units sold a month. Makes sense though. This time of
Yeah,
year.
yeah, for this time of year. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Duplo. Like the right sets at the right price, and obviously both of those are important. You can do really well,
Yeah.
but they take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was at the Mater the car set last year. That was great, and then it came back
yeah,
in stock from Amazon. Then I was like, oh my gosh! But now it's out of stock again, and it's like close to 50, which is great.
yeah, yeah. I need to dig them out soon. I think I got from the 23 list. Buzz's Planetary Adventure or
Mm.
whatever it was, the Buzz
Hmm.
Lightyear set.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
got
that was
shit on
clearance,
for
right?
that. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
got shit on for that. Like, oh, the movie was terrible. It's nobody's going to want that. Like, no, no, no. This is Buzz Lightyear. You know, it's take him out of that movie and just say, hey, you're a little kid. This is Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. And it was
Yeah.
really cheap.
Nice.
So
Toy Story
yeah.
5 next year.
Is that really happening?
Yeah.
All right.
My video tomorrow is going to be about like all the movies and TV shows coming out, and I was going to have that on there, but then I was like, there's no retiring Toy Story sets this year, so I took it off. But yeah, it's like next summer. And let me make sure.
Are there?
Yeah, June 19th, 2026.
Okay. Wow, there's really nothing Toy Story related, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whatever it was, the birthday train or whatever that retired last year.
Last year. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at that one in quite a while.
It
Any
was
idea how
lingering
that's
for a
doing?
while. It's like 45, which, it was
Yeah,
because it was in
okay.
stock for a long time. It would go in and out from
Yeah.
Amazon all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's still get a shot then, depending
Yeah.
on
It'll be
what they
fine.
do with it next. Okay.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a good run on discounts on that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was like $22 and tax free plus gift cards and all that. Right. I think it
Yeah.
was that Walmart, $20. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And there were 2 exclusive figs in that, as I recall. Or there were
I
at the
don't know for sure,
time.
but I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it covers like 4 different franchises, which is amazing.
Yep. Yeah. It's the I don't know what the kid is into, but this seems like a safe bet.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's perfect
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. Well, and that's part of product research is thinking of all of the angles that you can cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. And earlier on, you mentioned Wednesday, and Wednesday's not looking very good at the moment. Do you think the new show coming out is going to have any impact there? What's your take?
No. It
Really?
has to come out next year because it's coming out like October or something. It's just
It's
gonna
too
have no
early.
impact. Too early.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Wednesday brickheads
Somebody,
have the curse, 30% curse. It's gonna be like that rest
yeah,
of the year. Those are done.
they've already signed a contract for Wednesday season 3, though.
And that's depends on your strategy. So if you're
Yeah.
willing to hold, I don't know, how long has it been? 3 years since the last season? 2 years? So if you're willing to hold that
Yeah.
long, then yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be great.
Yeah. They already have a filming date for it.
Hmm.
I and it's stupid soon. Like
Okay.
I don't know. Like it started 2 days ago, or it starts next week, or some kind of soon. So
Yeah, I mean, if it
maybe
comes out
it's not too
soon,
long.
yeah. I say done. Nothing. No set's ever done. Depends on your buy price. So if you're getting it down to
Yeah.
like 70% off, it's probably gonna be solid.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part 2, the first week of September. Oh, okay. All
Oh,
right.
it's
So
September. Yeah, it's
then,
early. Yeah.
okay. So the season gets split too. I hate the split season thing. That drives me crazy.
Yeah.
They're doing that with Stranger Things, and if I remember right, with Stranger Things, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and New Year's Eve. I think are the 3
Hmm.
release dates. It's something really annoying.
I'm excited. No
Um,
matter what, honestly, I'm just grateful it's finally coming out.
yep.
We're getting something.
Yeah. Yeah. And Brickheads.
Yeah. A little
Yeah.
late, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they actually did a pretty good job with those. I
Yeah, they
mean,
look
like,
great.
yeah, and even just from the collector side, I don't do Brickheads, but I think they did a really good job with those
Yeah.
for the people who still have the first round,
Hmm.
and it'll be a pretty good match.
Yeah. Totally.
Although I think probably should have sold those long ago at this
Oh
point.
yeah. Should have sold them right when they retired, right when that last season came out. I don't think
Yeah.
it's gotten even back up to that price since.
Yeah. I actually didn't keep any of those, and I sold them all the retirement Q4, I was
Hmm.
able to hit 100% ROI. So
Yeah.
I essentially had zero hold time.
Yeah,
That
that's the
was,
move. Same thing with the Sonic Brick heads this past year. It was perfect timing. They went out of stock. Movie came out. Boom.
yep,
It's great.
yep. That's what I was hoping for. And then the gating happened. And it's like taking the
Yeah.
time off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, those went crazy high. I mean, like Sonic was 35, Tails 30,
yeah,
uh, Shadow and Knuckles 45 plus. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I don't worry about those too much because we do have another movie confirmed coming out,
Yep.
and they're brickheads. What does it take to store them?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. It's I don't
Yeah.
know, a couple hundred
Brickheads on
units.
Walmart though are unfortunate. They're quite oversupplied.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard. Well, those don't apply to the gating situation, right?
Yeah, I've
I
heard
don't know if
that.
that's still
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
I don't know either, but I've heard that same thing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's hopefully. Well, I would imagine with everything else going on, they'll figure that out.
Yeah. You think?
Although God only knows what any of these companies actually do.
Yeah.
It's
Whatever is highest on the roadmap.
yeah, yeah. You would also have thought that Lego would buy Bricklink and not take 3 years to merge their accounts or however long it's been.
Yeah. A long time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's such a mess.
Yeah. They need a UI update for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's fine. They need to allow me to send pictures in messages in Bricklink.
Hmm.
I can't send a picture in a message. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's weird. That is
Yeah,
archaic.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So you've done some research. You got yourself on. You started buying. You you've debated and maybe joined a group. What are you doing about storage as you grow?
Great question. So I'll go through what I did. So I started out with these shelves, and I topped out at like 10 of these shelves, and I was like, this is just not sustainable. And then I went to boxes. I think for starting out and if you have a good amount of space, I think shelves are the best. I like being able to see your inventory. It's harder for things to get lost, like we were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah,
Just like being able to see it, it doesn't slip out of your out of mind. So like I think shelves look the best and are easiest to deal with and shipping stuff out. But if you're going FBA WFS, I think storing like same amount of same set in one big box, like 30 of a set in one box is the way to go. That's what I do. It makes things super easy shipping it out. It's saves so
yeah.
much time. Um, wait, what was the question again?
Storage. Yep.
Storage.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're right
I
there.
think shelves are good. I think shelves are good. I mean, don't just stack all the boxes on top of each other. I'll say that. Just you know,
Yeah.
have a system where that whether that's shelves or boxes, and then if you put the sets in boxes, make sure you have some sort of label or barcode, some sort of system that you know what sets are in each box. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It's also worth pointing out that if you look in your background, that's how boxes were designed to be stored. You don't lay them down and stack them.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Because then they start to balloon. They don't sit quite as well. Yeah. It's a mess. Don't do that.
yeah. Don't want to crush them.
Yeah. What about inventory? How do you track your inventory? Are you all spreadsheets? Do you barcode things as you go?
Yeah, it's all in Excel sheets. It's quite in depth, you could say.
Yeah.
Lots of fields. I track a lot of things. I think that can be intimidating to some people, but all you really need is like just the set name, what you paid for it, and then so you know your cost when you're doing taxes. Like that's what you need. But I track everything. I have the set number, theme, set name, MSRP, price I paid, cashback, discounted gift cards, um, gift with purchase. What else? There's like one other thing there, and then I have a true cost column that subtracts all those things and gives me what like I my real cost was for that set. And then farther down the spreadsheet is where I document sales. So like first half will be filled when I buy it, second half is when I sell it. And so I'll have I also have purchase date and retailer. Those are important for
Yep.
tracking receipts. Um, and then when I sell it, I have like the sale dates, the platform, sale price, fees, shipping, and then I have a profit column, profit percentage column, and then a hold time column in days. So that's how I store mine. It's a lot of work, but it's a really, you can pull a lot of different data sets from there and like see what your best performing themes were, best time of the year for buying, like all sorts of things. Yeah, you can pull there.
Yeah. Yeah, that information is so good to have. And then doing your doing your research off of your own purchases
Yeah.
makes it
Yeah.
so nice. So when you get a new release, you can I feel like I've sold something similar to that in the past. You can actually look and see how you did,
Hmm.
and then you can look and see how everybody else did and compare your notes reality to what you're seeing in Keepa because they're not always the same.
Yeah, yeah. Like every year you should be going back and just seeing what went well, what didn't, what didn't go well, and like what was the issue? Was it your buy price? Was it a really loader band set? And just have that retrospective every year because you'll learn a ton just from what you did, and especially as a new seller, it's really key.
Yeah. Were you banking on a movie to come out, but it happened to be from Disney, so they pushed it to 29 or something
Yeah,
stupid?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or one of the cast members went to prison because that's a thing, you know.
Rip Kang.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You should just do your own research. It could be good hype,
Yep.
but you never know.
That's it. I think some of the most important things that you learn in watching YouTube videos are the little tips and tricks. Like through general reselling, we talk about rabbit holes a lot, or rabbit trails, whatever. It's no different with Lego. So you hear, okay, well, this store was having such and such a sale. We got a great deal on whatever set. And it's like, wait a minute. They just mentioned a store that wasn't Target, Walmart, or Amazon. I don't think I've ever sourced that store before. That's a gold nugget. I mean, take that, put that in your notebook or however you track things, and go exploit the hell out of that. Learn something new. Go shop at a new place.
Yeah.
And new places with Lego are rare. What do we shop? 12 stores? Probably somewhere around there. It's
Yeah.
the same 12. Maybe it's as high as 15.
Yeah.
Um,
Some better than
there
others. Yeah.
was,
Some.
yeah. And there's always like the one oddball thing that shows up. You know,
Yeah. The one that I always
like
remember is like Big Lots 2021 when they did 50% off in store, every store. That was crazy. And I
yeah,
was every year I'm like, will that happen again? And it never does.
no, no. I mean, there's been people who have hit gold at Dollar General.
Yeah.
Funny things like that. Uh, I forget. It was 20. It was 22 or 23 when Ace Hardware started stocking Lego,
Hmm.
and they had some pretty good deals there for a while. Now everything in the store is higher than retail,
Yeah.
which
I hate stores
it's
that do that. It's,
yep,
Toys R Us esque.
yep. I kind of get it though, because you think about Ace Hardware. The only reason anybody is buying a Lego set at Ace Hardware is because they have a screaming child in line that they need to shut up because you're
Yeah.
10 feet away and it's almost over.
Yeah.
Not that I've bought Lego at Ace Hardware yet. Uh,
Hmm.
we don't go to Ace Hardware; they're too expensive. But yeah, that's why they're there, and nobody's going to complain paying $13 for a $10 set
Yeah. They don't
because
know. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That they don't know. It's the guy in there, covered in dirt, who's got his kid because the wife had a nail appointment, and he just wants the hell
Yeah.
out of there. These are the scenarios I make up as I wait behind them in line.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So you get your inventory straightened out. Then when do you start thinking about taxes? Because that's going to be factored in here too. Because if you're getting as far as selling on Walmart, you're a real business. You've put the effort in. You got to feed the tax man.
Yeah. I mean, what's great is you've been tracking your inventory as you go, so taxes are super easy. So, I mean, you pull
Yep.
that report from Walmart or eBay or Amazon, and it's a simple subtract the costs, and then you have to make sure to document your expenses throughout the year, just besides inventory. If
Yep.
any communities you're in, boxes, tape, all that stuff. Like anytime you buy something for your business, you should track it right away. I have a ledger that I track things in. You can also do it with your bank account. Like just have everything noted,
Yep.
and it'll be super easy.
Yep. Yep. And put some money aside for that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's helpful. Because yeah, I do the panic payment. It's like, oh yeah, there was no warning that we were going to have to pay taxes, because why would we be prepared for that? And then you pay the bill and you go, oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you made so much still.
I ideally, because you hear those questions like, what about fees? What about taxes? Well, yeah, you're in business. We're all going to pay fees and we're all going to pay taxes. It doesn't matter if you're selling Lego, if you're selling socks, or if you're doing, oil changes. You're paying fees, your point of sale fees to whoever is processing. It's
Yeah,
it's all the same thing.
yeah.
It's
You're
no
paying
different anywhere you
taxes.
go.
Yeah, you're paying taxes on any investing profits. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're paying taxes if you have a W-2, right?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's how that works. Forgot for a minute.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So everybody needs to chill out with that. The tax man is awful, but he's not complicated.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not paying any taxes, it's because you didn't make any money. So think of it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. And the goal is clearly to make money. Although, depending on who you talk to, they say you should be losing money for your first couple of years. I actually just listened to a whole show. What was that? Think Media has
Okay.
had their accountant on the other day, and it was a pretty good show. And he basically said, nobody makes money the first 2 or 3 years. The IRS doesn't even expect you to. And he basically explained easy ways to lose money to actually
Oh,
help your
like all
business
sorts of
grow.
expenses that overlap with
Yeah,
your business. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
got it
Like, don't be
now.
a loser and screw up, and it's just make bad buys and all of that. But like,
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that overlap. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, time your depreciations properly, and
yeah,
bring the business down that way.
yeah, 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 totally. Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, I hope you're making money your first few years, but yeah, for
Yeah,
tax wise, yeah, yeah, I get you. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I guess if it's year 4, if you lose 4 years in a row, then they consider you a hobbyist, and they don't allow you to take deductions anymore, which is wild.
huh?
Wild.
That's
Yep.
interesting.
Yep. Yeah.
Interesting.
I wasn't aware of that, but he was an actual like tax guy. He wasn't somebody just giving experience from his business. So
Is that for LLCs too, or just like sole proprietorships?
that was LLCs and S and C corps.
Wow, dang,
Yeah.
I did not know that. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I hope to never learn that information, so it wouldn't be relevant. It's
Yeah,
knock on wood, we've always been profitable. But
yeah.
4
Nice.
years of losses. I mean, really, at that point, throw in the towel.
Yeah, yeah. Especially in Lego investing. If you haven't made money in Lego investing in 4 years, that's I
Yeah,
don't know what to say.
yeah. And I guess the exception there, and I think Jim actually mentioned this in one of the group messages. There are so many people that just buy year after year and just continue to build up the collection. And they're 3 or 4 years in and they haven't listed or sold a single set yet.
I just don't know who that is because who has the space? Like who? Like you must have a whole house or whole warehouse of inventory.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone who's doing that, that's crazy. I don't know how they've been able to do that because they won't have to have a ton of money and a ton of space. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
What was her name? Um, I'm going to get it wrong. I feel a little bad. Heidi, Holly, what was her name? The girl that was in Jim's videos for a little bit. She was
Oh,
his sidekick. Um,
I don't remember.
Brick Blums is her
Hmm.
handle.
Yes. Hmm.
I do feel bad. I can't remember her name because she's very nice. Uh, but if you look at all of her inventory shots, because she's got a decent amount, there's stuff in there that retired, 20, 21. It's like
Yeah.
21 was a long time ago. You gotta cut losses at some point or like regain your cash flow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chances are those have peaked or you're at some kind of breaking point. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
I
a
mean, I
long
know
time.
some people do like 5+ year holds, but that's just and it's fine if that's what you want to do. For me, yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
yeah, yeah. If for the right set, I would keep, one of this or one of that. Like the Daily Bugle is a current one, for example. I wouldn't mind having maybe one of those just tucked away for 5 or 6 years to bring out and sell at a convention or something.
Hmm.
Because at that point, that far away, that's a showpiece. Like you
Yeah.
put that in the middle of your display and you sell it 1,500 bucks or something,
Yeah.
whatever the number is at that point.
That'd be crazy. Wow. If it could hit
Yeah,
1,500.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think eventually that'll happen. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I can't see us ever getting another Punisher or Daredevil.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Who
could be the
knows?
last appearance of those two. And there's a bunch of oddball characters in there,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's a lot.
So we'll see. And yeah, okay. I will say this out loud because nobody here, all right, almost nobody here has the ability to do this properly. Uh, Last I looked, current part out value, not 6 month average, current, because it's a bigger number. It sounds more fun. Was almost 900 bucks on the Daily Bugle.
Nice.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep. Yeah. If this was a Bricklink show, I wouldn't have said that out loud.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So I assume you got
it's
some when they were on sale from Lego.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna pop a couple of those, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's gonna be
And
crazy after all your savings.
well, it's so I'm fairly certain I've sold myself on popping one because I want to.
Uh-huh.
And it sucks parting out one of anything.
Hmm. I've heard.
But but yeah, but I kind of feel like that one would be fun. And I kind of want to build it. I don't care about minifigures myself. They don't matter. So we'll keep those new. We'll list all those new. I kind of feel like building the Daily Bugle would be fun.
Yeah.
So we might do
There you
that
go.
and just not put the stickers on.
Yeah.
We'll build it. We'll look at it for a week or two and I don't know. We'll hit it with a Sonic stuffy or something.
Nice. Yeah,
We'll let
that's
the
the
girls have at
advantage
it.
of Bricklink too. I mean, would those still be new to you, or would that have to be used?
Oh, that would be used. Yep.
Used. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. Very lightly.
Yeah. Yeah. If for a minifigure to be listed as new, it needs to be never assembled ever. Is how I
Okay.
look at it
Yeah. Makes sense.
on Bricklink because I think those people care more.
Yeah, totally.
When I was selling more on eBay, I would assemble them and list them. You know, it's new assembled once for pictures or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
If you because listing just loose pieces displays so poorly on
for
eBay,
sure.
they
Yeah,
just sit there forever. So I would build them and sell them new that way, and it worked out well. And they do sell for more on on eBay. Just juggling both platforms, it's a pain in the ass. I'm not set up for it.
yeah.
Eventually, we'll move minifigures over there, but
Hey, it used to be
yeah,
people could make a killing on those on Amazon if they're willing to put their account at risk, but no longer.
yep,
Now that all the listings are getting deleted.
yeah. But that's scary. I don't like the idea of selling collectible like new on an abused box or a return.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, if you don't have a
No.
receipt for it, I would not sell it. Yeah.
Yep,
I think that's something that doesn't get highlighted enough. I feel like some people don't know, but like if you sell on Amazon or Walmart, you have to have a receipt for everything. Because if you get
yep,
some sort of inauthentic claim or it gets lost or something in warehouse, you can be in some trouble.
yep. So tell me what your take is on this. This is, if it wasn't clear already in this show, none of this is any kind of like, we're not real advisors here. We're just talking from experience. You go and you buy from Walmart, you buy 10 of a set, right? You have the slip, you sell them, the 10 are gone. You wait 60 days, you get no returns, everything's fine. On Marketplace, you see that there's 10 of that set on sale. You have a receipt for 10 units in your hand. Would you take the risk?
I don't know. I guess I need to know Walmart's policies a little bit better. Cause like I think Amazon they make you provide receipts for like the past like what is it, a year or 180 days of that SKU.
Mm,
So I don't know if Walmart is like it's only what you currently sold you have to provide a receipt for, then sure. I mean you could go for it. For me, it's just I don't do that kind of stuff.
yeah,
But I guess you could do that. I think something that you could do if you were both on Amazon and Walmart is if you had the receipt for 10, sell 10 on each platform, and then you'd be safe. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Personally, I'm
That's a
just not,
tricky
I don't
one.
know. I know people do that. I know people arbitrage off other platforms to sell on Walmart, but I don't know. It's not worth the risk for me personally.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love Amazon. The idea of Amazon to Walmart, Walmart to Amazon, either of the two to eBay, if the numbers make sense and
Yeah.
situations there. The marketplace thing always kills me though, because it's like it's right there. And
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
some of them, now I don't know about Walmart, but with Amazon, they want the real paper trail. So
Hmm.
they want your receipt with your payment information on there.
Hmm.
I don't know if that works the same at Walmart, but for there's plenty of sellers out there who like, yeah, I went and bought 5 sets at I don't know, Target for X amount discount. I'll sell them to you for a little bit of a markup. I'll give you the receipt too.
Hmm.
That doesn't have my billing information on there,
Yeah.
but it does prove authenticity to an extent.
Yeah.
I I, I would probably consider that. It's so sad that it almost becomes a moral dilemma when you're not doing anything immoral, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's on the up and up. You know, it's
Yeah. You know
this
it's not
kid got
fake.
yeah, this kid got 3 birthday presents that he's just trying to make a couple bucks on, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't want them. Like, why can't I buy those and sell them for a little bit more, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's just
But
putting the account at risk. It's like,
yep,
yeah, it's tough because pretty much one and done. But I guess you could get family members to make an account or whatever. But you know, I'd like
yep.
to stick with the original.
We thought about parting out 30 or 40 of them. Yeah, I don't have the resources to part out 30 or 40. I would love to,
That's
because
crazy.
that makes, yeah. I mean, if we were set up for it, sure. I think that would be fantastic, and a hell of a lot easier in the scheme of things.
Yeah, I
We
mean, Brick
sell
Five, do you have like
almost
a,
all used to.
you need like a machine. He needs like a sorting machine. Like get one of Lego's sorting machines out there and just run those through there. I don't know. You can
Yeah,
invest into that. Wait, so you do mostly
yeah,
use, you said?
yeah. I do mostly used.
Okay. Okay.
So again, in a situation like that, that's why I'm not afraid of building it.
That
We
makes
do
sense.
have used stuff in the store, but where we're 90-95% used, new products other than minifigures are almost a nuisance,
Mm-hmm.
because they need to be separated out. They can't be stored together.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of new stuff that's like brand new from a set, never used, in a drawer with used stuff.
Uh, that's tough.
Because some of it, the price difference isn't even noticeable. So
Okay.
yeah, maybe it's, call it a penny more for new versus used. My storage space is limited, right?
Yeah.
So it's just easier, put it all in one drawer, sell it used, not even worry about it.
Yeah.
Someday we won't have 1,600 drawers in our living room,
Yeah. And
and we can
I
start
hope you were able to,
separating things out.
yeah, get your own room. So that'll be such a great day when you have your own living room.
Yeah, yeah. We're talking about a move out, like moving the business out, not moving us out.
Okay.
I mean, if the wife and kids want to move into a storage unit so I can have the whole house, then that's fine.
Nice. That's good.
More than likely, it will be the other direction.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, the space would be good. And having the Bricklink store and the investment inventory in one location would be wonderful.
Yeah.
It's not there. Well, the Bricklink stuff is in 3 locations, which is not great either.
Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. One
Yeah.
location is huge. Yeah, that's like I don't want to have to get a storage unit. I probably will at some point, but until then I'm trying to be as compact as possible with these boxes.
Yeah. Yeah. The storage unit's full now. So I've started storing stuff in my mother's house, which is less than ideal because she's not even in the same state. So
Oh man.
yeah.
That's
And
a mess.
I don't know, it's 110 miles or whatever it is. So it's
Oh.
not terrible. It's a day trip, but
Yeah.
yeah. The
Gotta do
last
what you gotta
bulk
do.
buy was 2 SUV loads. It's
Oh.
like well, we can only drive one at a time, so we'll just leave one full carload in Connecticut and take the other one home.
Whew.
And that filled up the last remaining spot in the storage unit. So,
Yeah, I bet.
mm,
Parting out a Daily Bugle must be a breeze in comparison.
yep, yep, yeah, and yeah, my wife, who is the boss of the Brick Lake store, is in here in chat now. Mrs. Brick Dynasty.
What's up?
The Yeah, she is the ace behind the system,
Yeah, I saw y'all's
and
episode. That was a good one.
yeah, yeah, we'll probably be due for an update soon, since the store has changed significantly since then. The whole business has changed a lot since then, and that wasn't even that
Nice.
long ago. Before next show happens, we'll actually have to get a second chair. We haven't gotten that yet.
Huh, nice.
We do our group shows from a step stool, because we're awesome.
Oh man, like you sit on a step stool. Oh man, you gotta
Oh
get a
yeah,
good comfy chair.
yeah, yeah. I don't even have a good comfy chair like for the regular shows.
Oh, you gotta do that. That's
Yeah,
worth it. That's like a Rolo level thing.
yeah. So that one I won't do, because we have 2 children, and
They'll use it.
yep. Well, all of our stuff is in the living room, so we'll wait
Yeah.
till they get a little older, or we're off site. Then we'll do a better chair. I have no complaints about the chair I have now, but it's
Okay.
not ideal.
If it's giving you the lumbar support, I guess, but the lumbar support is so big, you know, you don't want your back to be hurting.
There's never been a chair ever in my life that I sat up straight on. My leg is over the armrest. I'm
Nice.
sideways half the time. Yeah, that's
Well,
that's the type of growing up I haven't done yet.
that's good.
All right. Let's see. What are we missing in this business? I think we're getting pretty close. What do you think?
Yeah.
What angle have we missed here?
I wrote down some notes. Let me see. I think there's some things. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, I actually have covered a lot of this. Oh yes. You mentioned if I had any like stories of bad decisions early on. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
like so I pulled my worst investment. It was the fifth set I ever bought for investing. It was 76157 Wonder Woman versus Cheetah. You
Oh,
may remember that one.
I do.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't the San Diego Comic Con one. It was the gold one,
Yeah.
and it was 20% off. And
Yep.
yeah, so I sold that for a 43% loss, $14. And that was by far my worst set. Other than that, like there's been a few, maybe I think it was like 10 sets that I've sold for a loss. And they've been like around $1. Um,
Mhm.
but that one for sure, I mean, that was so bad. And I looked at it. Goes back to, moving inventory after a while. That set is selling for $33 on Amazon right now, and I sold that for like 29 on eBay a while, like years ago. So
Wow.
there would have been no point in holding that at all. So that's one thing I think we could point out. As part of your investing strategy, you should not only think about what to do when things go well, like what your target profit is, but also consider the worst case scenario of like, oh, when do I sell a bad performing set? You can't hold it forever. For
Yep.
me, if it's a year and a half, I'm gonna cut it loose and sell it. Some people it might be 2 years, 3 years, but you should know when you're gonna get rid of bad performing inventory because it can just slow down your business, and you really lose the power of compounding.
Yep. Yeah. The you know, everything went wrong with that set. Like
Yeah.
it just the universe was out to get it. I mean, between because that was the tail end of COVID,
Mhm.
and there was the delays and everything with the movie and all of the
Yeah, and I
that
think
was
it
just a
lingered
nightmare.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think that set came out when the movie was originally supposed to come out. And then the movie didn't come out for, was it 10 months later
Hmm.
when the set had already been collecting dust for ages. And yeah, that was a bad story. And the set wasn't super good anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I don't.
not similar performance wise, but that's what feels like what's happening with the Spider-Verse minifigures. Like random time to come out with those, but it seems like Lego's been
Yeah,
holding on to those for so long. They're like, we gotta cut them loose. We're not gonna hold them another 2 more years to
yeah.
release with the movie.
Um, what was it? I don't know if it's still going. But for the people listening who want the Spider Verse minifigs, the Brick Hound Discord has a pretty good coupon code going for those right now. I think it works out to be like 32% off, and you can get a 36 pack. Um, what is it? It's 36 pack. It's 150 somewhere in there. I don't know, whatever it is. It's a pretty good discount though, and that's from some Minifix Plus or the other one that they work with. I forget which it is. Let me take a look here and see if I can see. Um, there's that. I'm not going to scroll forever if I can't find it. But that was a pretty good deal, and they ship pretty well. because whichever one of the two it was, it's the same one that we bought our D&D figs from. And I don't even know how many of those we have. It's 200 or something of them kicking
Nice.
around. I'm still glad we bought those. Our buy cost averaged out at $2.72,
Oh, that's
which
good.
worked out all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm still hoping they do something else with D&D.
Yeah, I mean, you would think with all the hype that the set and the minifigures got that they'll do something again in the future.
Yeah, and shit, I haven't even actually looked. Is the Red Dragon, is that retiring this year? Is that
Oh
next
no,
year?
no, I wish that'd be awesome. The
Okay.
the the Dungeons and Dragons one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, not this year. I
Okay.
bet that goes for
All right.
another 2 or 3 years, probably.
Yeah.
It just seems like one of those sets.
Yeah. That's D&D is owned by Hasbro, if I remember right.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think those are going anywhere. It's just the Mattel stuff that's getting weird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Those will be interesting. I wonder if those are gonna be good to invest in.
I don't know. I think they need some time to work some of the bugs out.
Sure.
As far as I'm aware, they're not compatible with each other, which is odd.
Oh, the bricks?
Yeah. It I forget who it was. Somebody put out a review, and not every piece works with every set, I guess.
Ah,
They're
okay.
more like a model kit than
Okay.
they are a full
Interesting.
system. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Weird.
when they put out something that I don't find overly boring, I will probably pick it up just to see what it's like. But I don't care enough about cars. The Hot Wheels stuff doesn't do anything for me.
Nice. But it could
Um,
do something for other people though. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I it'll be worth watching, but who knows when those are gonna retire? Like I don't know. We'll be able to find that information.
yeah, yeah. If they figure out a way to do a better job with Masters of the Universe, I'll start paying attention
Yeah.
because the whatever it is, the Mega Blocks, Mega Constructs, whatever version, just look kind of shoddy to me.
Yeah. Remember, I feel like I see those, been seeing those on clearance for a long time, like every year.
Yep. Yeah. Like the okay, you start well. You came back to the Lego thing early enough. You see the Playmobil mystery machine.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Is that one doing well or is it bad? I have no idea.
I haven't looked at it for investing purposes.
Okay.
I was looking at it for myself at the time because it was much cheaper than trying to buy the Lego version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I eventually gave in and just got the Lego version because that was better.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah. And
it the mystery mansion's at 115 on Amazon, but I don't see the I don't see the actual vehicle. Must be
the
suppressed.
there was a Playmobil Mystery Mansion.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it. It doesn't come up. But
Weird.
they had a mansion that's at 115. Still selling 50 units a month.
Wow. What happened to Playmobil?
I don't know. I've never kept up with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was an odd one. I wonder if that went. So, did you ever listen to a Pure Hustle podcast?
What did they talk about?
Mostly eBay, thrifting, and that kind of thing.
No, I don't think
They've
I've
been around
really.
forever. It's
Okay.
I think they were on episode 50 or 60 or something when I started listening to them, and that was late 2020. So they've been
Okay.
around for a minute. One of the guys got like a U-Haul truckload of Playmobil sets when Toys R Us went out of business.
Mm.
I guess I hadn't even thought about it until right now. I wonder if around that time is when Playmobil went down.
Potentially,
'Cause,
yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
because whoever thinks about Playmobil.
Not me.
Yeah,
I mean, 50,
yeah.
50
Well,
plus people on Amazon a month.
yeah. Those minifigures are weird, or
Yeah.
mega figures, or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah,
All
yeah, yeah,
very odd.
yeah. These do look super weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really wide
yeah. We,
hips or skinny hips? I don't know. Wide
yeah.
hips, skinny legs.
You seen Fun Hole or
Yeah,
Lumi
yeah.
Bricks? I
Mhm.
guess they changed their name too. Have you seen those minifigures? Those things are creepy.
I don't know. I don't even think I've seen a minifigure set. Let me see.
Yeah, yeah. They have. I don't know what they call them. I mean, they might just call them people. I have no idea. But yeah, they're weird looking.
Oh, I have seen these. I have seen these. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. No one can just quite master a minifigure, without copying
yeah,
Lego.
yeah, yeah. Fun Hole puts out a pretty cool product though. They, they've got
Hmm.
some really nice sets out there. Including light kits, good pricing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And these are moving fine numbers, 200 plus, 100 plus.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For a brand that's barely on anybody's radar,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
pretty
Because
good.
most of the knockoffs, you don't really see even a number of units sold. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's part of the problem too. Is they're considered a knockoff,
Yeah.
right? I don't. They're considered a knockoff. I don't see anybody referring to Mattel as a knockoff, though.
Maybe it's unique enough and they have their own IPs. I think that's probably big. Having like a Hot
Yeah,
Wheels brand is key there.
yeah, yeah. There's there has to be a third. I think because Lego is going to be the one to rule them all because
Hmm.
it's their territory. They've been around forever.
Hmm.
You get the second upstart player that comes in just to kind of disrupt things. Does, we'll see if that becomes its own market or a true competitor.
Hmm.
I think for everything to be complete and for Lego to be forced to price more competitively, put out a better product or whatever, or on the other side to reel in Mattel and make them not just do their own thing. I think a third competitor has to come along.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the only thing that can take Lego down is if like if Star Wars pulls out, like these big IPs don't work with Lego anymore because of their prices or something like that. Like as long as they have the monopoly on all the good IPs, then I just don't see them getting overtaken. But if those go away, then they're super vulnerable because they don't have anything special other than Ninjago, Friends.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if um, I wonder if yeah, I think this is right. So Bandai is the number two toy brand, right? The kind
Okay.
of like the forgotten brand because Bandai owns like everything else.
Okay.
If they don't end up working with Lego, I'm pretty sure like one of their divisions or something owns Dragon Ball, don't they?
Hmm. That'd be cool.
The,
Yeah.
the only thing that can kill Lego is Lego themselves. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
then they're trying. If the Death Star really does turn out to be a diorama, my God.
That'd be
I mean,
funny.
Lego never intended to sell a lot of that set. That set was never meant to sell a lot of copies. That thing is just advertisement. That's it.
Which one? The retired one or the new one? You think?
No, the $1,000 Death Star.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Are interested. Yep. Yeah. That's going to come out, and it doesn't matter if it's the best set ever or the worst. All it needs to do is have lots of social media
Oh yeah, and
banter.
it will.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
And a couple news stations are going to cover it. Lego has put a, it's, uh, Liam probably saw this somewhere. I think it was in the ACOB Discord or maybe even in their chat. Some news channel is going to put out, it's how many lawns is little Timmy going to have to mow to afford $1,000 Death Star?
Yeah.
And all of those kind of things are why they're making it. They're not building that set for either of us or anybody here. They don't care.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
But as long as those profits are going up, they're doing it right still, I guess.
Yeah. 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 And then the whole line of new Star Wars sets, the prices are crazy. You see that new battle pack sitting right next to the old one for an extra $22. Right?
Yeah, it is
wild.
crazy. Yeah,
it's the same set. Like just glancing at the boxes walking by, it's the same set, and it's close to double the money.
Yeah, I mean, Lego just Lego. I think, I mean, from a business perspective, I think Lego just knows there are a certain amount of people who are just gonna buy day one no matter what, and then the rest of the people can actually wait. Will get on discount. They clean it out at a low price at the end of its lifetime shelf life, and rinse repeat. I think that's their goal. Really, is just get the high dollar people at the beginning, take advantage of them, and then you can get discounts. I think you'll still be able to get most sets at a reasonable price.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a collector.
If you look, so Speed Champs is going up again. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. Crazy.
But every cycle now, the Speed Champs discount goes back to the one before it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It's so what are they even doing? The F1 sets were on sale in like 5 minutes. They were discounted so fast.
Yeah, but some of those, I mean, are ripping out so many units at MSRP. Like the Ferrari one, I'm pretty sure is like 10,000 a month at MSRP, and so Lego's like, all right, we win some, we lose some, but I think over time, like, I think they're gonna come out on top with that. Yeah. Although it's takes advantage of the diehard fans, but you don't have to buy it day one.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was within the first week that you could go and you could buy the F1 sets at Costco for like 30% off. The first week, go buy a pallet of them, which is ludicrous. Don't anybody do that. Yeah. But those discounts are nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Costco also doesn't make sense to me in general. Like
yeah, it is interesting. They just rip out brand new releases. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah. I think maybe it's to combat. It may be to combat like people who like to quick flip potentially, but then it also helps them because they get to like 70% off, and then you can flip them. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's bananas. And if they can afford to buy that much Lego and then discount it that heavily, what were their margins in the first place?
Yeah.
Because I refuse to believe that they're selling at a loss at those discounts. They're
some of those. I mean, once it's like 70% off, it feels like it's got to be a loss,
Yeah, but the like week one 30% discounts.
Yeah.
How much money are they making? I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it's just crazy. A thing to get people in the store, maybe it's more of like not a profit thing, but get people in.
A loss leader kind of deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just consider that, part of their, like the IKEA meatballs or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's like, Come for
Yeah,
the
it's like
cheap Lego, stay for the toilet paper.
yeah, get a Lego set and a hot dog for $1.50.
Yep. Yeah. No, I want to go to Costco. I don't even have a Costco membership.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Better than
But
Sam's.
yeah. Well, we uh we have a BJ's membership because the
Oh,
BJ's
okay.
gas station is right at the end of our street.
Nice.
So it's too convenient not to. Uh yeah, BJ's sucks for Lego though. They never have more than like 3 or 4 sets and they're always full price.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bad situation over there. I don't know. Costco is only one set of lights from our BJ's though.
Competition.
Yeah, which is it's an odd setup.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'm mentally driving down the street. It might be 2 sets of lights. It doesn't matter for this
Yeah.
conversation though.
Yeah, it's too close.
Yeah. Yeah. So any more notes there? Is that the one?
What did I have? There was one other thing. Oh yeah, the last thing was because like the rest of the sets that were like underperformers is just were in-store clearance sets, but this isn't an anti-in-store clearance take. It's more of just because the set's 50% off doesn't mean it's good. Like I talk about buy price is key all the time. It still doesn't mean 50% off is good for every set. Like if it's I keep saying dream sets from last year at 50% off Walmart in store clearance, like that's terrible. That's a bad buy. So just do research on those sets, and just because you see something at a significant discount doesn't mean it's good. Um, and if everyone else is buying something, you probably don't want to be buying it. Yeah. I mean, I don't really buy much in store clearance personally. For my strategy, but if you're going to buy, I think waiting till second or third wave is like key,
Yeah.
because a lot of people bought it first wave, and you're going to be competing against them. So
Yeah.
okay, that was it.
Yeah. So I would add that there are exceptions to that rule
Yeah,
because at the end of the year last year, if you tried to find the Nightmare Shark ship,
the one
it
dream
was a
set that's
sad.
done good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I mean, I think everybody kind of knew that one was going to do all right, but there were never really good discounts on that one.
yeah, it's the key.
Yeah. And like I wrote that off. I wasn't going to buy it because I couldn't find good enough discounts. The unfortunate part there is I wanted one as a personal build and I never found it before it retired.
Uh,
That was a sad situation. Uh, so Corey, who writes for the Brick Dynasty blog, was nice enough to actually send me one, which was
nice.
fantastic. Yeah, I was very thrilled. So I have to make sure and shout out Corey here.
Yeah,
That was awesome. It looks really good on display. I love that friggin' set.
and now you can
It's
pair it
just
with the submarine.
yep, yep.
And isn't
You-
there's like another one too in the next wave that's like an underwater vehicle, right?
Yeah. The hell is it? Yeah, because there's a shark and there. What the hell was the other animal?
Yeah, just
Um.
it's a crocodile or a tiger.
Oh no, it was tiger shark. I think is what I'm thinking of there.
Yeah, okay, that
I
makes
think
sense.
that's what it was. But yeah, the villains based dream sets are so good. They're just really good sets, and they're based off such terrible source material. Sad.
Are you watching the show?
Oh yeah, yep,
Okay,
yep.
nice,
And I'll continue to watch it until it's done.
nice. Hey, and
Um,
when they said they were gonna try to make that theme work as long as possible, they meant it. I mean,
oh
they're
yeah,
they're trying.
yeah. And it did start to get a little bit better. They took a little bit of the I don't know. I don't want to say bad corniness because that sounds redundant, but they took some of the cheaper elements out of it. They did try to add a little bit more character development, I think, or at least do a better job with what they were doing. They're trying, but they're never going to recreate Ninjago. They just
Yeah,
can't.
Yeah.
So they need to do something entirely different.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what they
It's
come up
weird
with
what
after this.
Monkey Kids have been weird. Like they're not coming out with new sets, but they're not retiring any sets. We don't have a
Yeah,
single Monkey Kids set retiring this year, which is
yeah.
super weird to me.
Well, the show's over.
Is it done? I didn't know.
Yeah,
Like done done?
yeah. I mean, it's. I haven't heard any word of another season coming, and the way they ended the last season was a good spot where they didn't have to bring it back. It would have been an okay finale.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Although I really enjoyed it, so I want it to come back.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I finally break down and decide to watch the show the year that they end it. It's like, man,
Ah. I
whatever.
just watched
So
the first 3 episodes of Dragons Rising over the weekend. I'm gonna try to
yeah,
knock out that show. It's a lot of
yeah.
episodes, but it was good. It was good. Not
Did
bad.
you watch the other Ninjago seasons?
Yeah, when I was younger, I watched like from the beginning, like season one, early seasons, but I didn't keep up with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, yeah. It's a lot to get through. I've seen every episode
Wow, that's so
since
much.
all of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A couple of the seasons I've seen multiple times at this point. And I'm not one to just sit down and like do nothing else and watch the show.
Hmm.
You know, it's shows like that you watch while you're uploading inventory or you're sorting, whatever.
Yeah.
It's more background noise, but it's also a little bit of product research. Is
Yeah. Yeah. No, totally.
if you look at your Keepa charts and then look at the show and you do it enough, you can start to see, okay, well, this type of character has appeal. You know, these ones.
Yeah.
The idea of people army building Ninjago is crazy to me, but it happens. You get some
Mm.
of that stuff, and then you kind of know which characters are one-offs that you're not going to see except for, they throw them in a $20 set and then you never see the minifig again.
Hmm.
You start to get an eye for those kind of things. So
Yeah, and you could
that's
just
fun.
tell from Keepa that Sora and Auron aren't the most popular compared to the main ninjas. Still, just the domain
Yep.
numbers are way different. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Sora, I think that character is improving. Aaron is just so whiny. Oh, it
Okay.
drives me crazy.
He hasn't improved,
Yeah.
I guess, over the next 3 seasons.
No, I mean, his story does improve. His story improves.
Yeah.
And I won't spoil anything. Keep watching
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
I think you should. But yeah, they do a better job with his story. So we'll see how the next round is. I think he's in a good position where he could be a much better character.
Nice. I
So
mean, the way it
we'll see.
started in episode 1, I was like, geez, this is sad for a kid's show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they introduced some cool characters. Wildfire, I think, is great.
Nice.
Um, there's another new character coming for the next season, which it's always so wild because we get the leaks of new sets that are coming, or at least set names and whatnot. And then Comic-Con happens where they do some of the reveals and the panels. And it's like just the set names alone are spoilers half of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And then we get leaked images and it's like, oh man, that's a whole episode. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like episode 3 you're showing me. It's like, come on, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, same with like Marvel movies and stuff, like Fantastic Four stuff. Big spoil. Oh my gosh, it's my phone. Sorry.
Oh
Um,
no.
we're good. But yeah, I mean, you saw Galactus and everything, but
Yeah.
yeah, just saw that by
Yeah.
the way. Such a good movie. I don't know if you've
Was
seen
it
it,
good?
but it was
I've
great.
not.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we watch all of them eventually. Uh, I am hoping that a better batch is coming. I did not like Captain America,
Oh
the new
no, that
one.
was garbage.
It,
That's terrible.
yeah. It's like I'm so sick of sidekick movies. I'm tired of them.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
them
No,
anymore.
Fantastic Four is really good. It's like
Okay.
a good. It has good humor, good storyline, good acting, visuals. It's just a good
Okay.
superhero movie. Yeah,
Good.
because most like the
Yeah.
Marvel humor has really irritates me, like in most of the movies, and this one had
Yeah.
really tasteful humor. So
Okay. That's cool. We need that again.
yeah,
It's like a fresh cast, like fresh characters. Obviously, they're not new characters, but we haven't seen them in a long time. So
yeah,
yeah, yeah, that'll be good. I I miss the older movies. Like
nostalgia for
they
sure.
yeah, they had such a good run,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it was over, which all good things, whatever. And then they just decided to keep going. And it's like
yeah. I remember watching
every
Eternals in theaters, and I was like, "What am I watching?"
yeah, yeah. So you got Black Widow Jr., right?
Hmm.
Uh, we got Hawkeye Jr.
Hmm.
We got wrong Captain America. We got
Yeah,
we got wrong Captain America's sidekick.
yeah,
We got
yeah.
Hulk's cousin or sister or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. We
like
made the Miss Marvel and then her sidekick.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and at least with what did they call it, the Defender series, when you had Daredevil, Luke Cage,
Hmm.
all of them, they were all really good as standalone shows. And
Hmm.
then they did the Defenders and they brought them all together, and nobody felt like a sidekick,
Hmm.
just like they did with the MCU stuff. So there's no reason why you can't have another collection of characters and not have them feel like sidekicks, and that they just haven't been able to do it in so long. So
Yeah. No, I mean Fantastic Four is really good. I think it's good, and I mentioned this in the video tomorrow, but like I really think going back to Lego investing, this could be the year for Marvel to come back. Like there's a lot of opportunity for Marvel sets this year. Like so many. Like it feels like Harry Potter last year and the year before. Just like no one wants to even look at it anymore.
yeah,
So it's a tip for
yeah,
everyone. Check out the theme.
yeah, yeah. I would love to see Harry Potter have some better days too.
Yeah,
That's
TV show 2027.
yeah, but can that theme even hang on that much longer? I don't
I
know.
mean, the demand's solid.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird though. Like when I don't think the new configuration is finished, right?
No, no, no. Yeah, just
So
starting out. Yeah.
yeah, okay. So they're gonna need another wave or two to finish that.
Hmm.
Do they start another one after that?
I
Like,
mean, they can make new ones based off the show. Probably. I would
yeah,
guess they'll capitalize on that. Um,
yeah,
but it just seems like an evergreen type thing. People just will always buy it. It's like Star Wars.
yeah, yeah. I don't understand. Like, I want to understand. Like, I read the books, I saw the movies, whatever, and I enjoyed them. I'm not like passionate about them by any means, but I enjoyed them, and I see where there's
Yeah,
some
they're
appeal.
good.
But there's very little source material.
Yeah,
At least with Star Wars, you have six movies and then three, like, I don't know, whatever else they were. And then you got a bunch of animated stuff. You have, all the Disney Plus shows.
hmm,
There's a ton going on there. For better or worse, it's still source material. So you could put out hundreds and thousands of sets. Harry Potter, you got, what is it, 7 books and 8 movies? I think it's what it
yeah.
was.
And then like Fantastic Beasts, which was not
Yeah.
popular. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, I like that they're doing more like niche stuff. Like the Malfoy's Manor is cool. I think
Yeah.
they said they're going to do like a Luna Lovegood house, which like I'm
Yeah.
like okay, that's pretty good. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, they always got to
Yeah.
do the classic stuff.
Yeah, and then they do weird things like the newest version of Fox.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the headbook one too. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Those are odd. Uh,
yeah,
th- they're putting out a new Ford Anglia. Did you see that?
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's like
Gotta do
get
it.
the old. Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, like let the Speed Champs team get a hold of that. That'd be
Oh yeah,
cool.
that'd be cool. Yeah,
But at least get the $10 or $15 one off the shelf first.
yeah,
It drives me
yeah. It isn't
crazy
retired.
when that kind
Yeah,
of yeah. Yeah, that
yeah,
overlap is unnecessary. It bothers me.
yeah. There's also that like
What?
Ron and or Harry and Hagrid set that's like abstract. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah, on the motorcycle
Yeah,
or whatever that thing is. Yeah.
yeah. The sidecar.
Ooh. Yeah, that 2045. That's aggressive. The Smokies. Screw your Harry Potter. Yeah.
And
Ooh,
isn't
20
Harry
year break.
Potter always in the like top 5 selling themes every year for
Yep.
Lego? And yeah,
Yep.
so
Yeah, I forget when it was. I think at one point it may have dipped.
hmm
When was that? But it doesn't matter. It's always right there. And
yeah.
if you think about top five, it's so you got Harry Potter, Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, I guess. What's number five?
Ninjago, isn't that on there sometimes, I think?
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking IP, but yeah,
Well, Speed Champions like, sometimes. I mean, but it's
yeah.
still there on.
Uh, was was it last year? I think I noticed Technic was on the list, which
Yeah,
is
Technic.
crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't understand. I guess it's because they cover so much ground.
Yeah,
But
the $50 ones help a lot. They boost those
yeah,
numbers.
yeah, yeah, and I hate those things.
Well, now
Hate
they're
them.
what, 65?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but they get put on sale for the same, $30 or whatever
yeah,
forever, and they'll get their
yeah,
Black Friday deal every year.
yeah.
Yeah. Was it who was talking about it? Um, it might have been Kevin and DG on their last show talking about the Libra crane, the big discount that one
Mhm.
got.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a hell of a set. That thing's
Yeah,
just massive and expensive. I will not put the risk into that.
yeah.
That's
Not for me.
yeah. Imagine taking that return.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a $60 return for the
Yeah,
shipping.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then it comes back damaged. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
it's used.
yeah, yeah. That you have to sell a lot of $15 sets to make up for the loss of something you put on the market for $1,400.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, thank
yeah.
you. All right, well, it's 11 o'clock. This is
Wow, went
probably
by
a good
fast.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did. So yeah, I think we should probably start wrapping. Um, any other last minute tips you want to throw out for the newbies?
No, I feel like we did a really good job. I mean, cover the full life cycle, and then you just rinse, repeat, get better every year, and then make $1 million and retire, and then live on an island. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah,
But
man.
yeah, just kidding.
If anybody can figure out how to retire with $1 million,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
get in my DMs. We're Brick Dynasty or the Brick Dynasty everywhere. Tell me how you did it. I want to know.
I think you could go to maybe like Indonesia or something for on $1 million. I think I've heard of people doing that.
Yeah,
It's so cheap there, and it can be nice too. So, some
yeah,
areas.
yeah. Well, I'm in where's it? The Philippines.
Yeah.
I think you only need to make like $6 or $7 an hour to pay for a college education. So,
Wow. Wow.
yep,
So there we go. We'll go retire in the
yep,
Philippines.
yep. All right. Well, everyone, it has been great. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Brian, it's fantastic as always. When did we figure the next show is? The group show? We said October at some
October, I
point.
think. Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Cool. That's going to be fun. And we do some Q4 talk then. That'll be great. All
Looking
right.
forward to
Well,
it.
thank you again. Everyone, have a great night. The camel will play.